aggressive these drivers are going to be right out of the gate. Now, we had a race similar in the Twisted Tea 80 just a handful of weeks ago. Now the Bud Light 80, and the field very similar. They knew what they learned from that race and how they get better. Guys like Dave Etheridge, who had a really good run that night. Well, tonight he said, you know what, there's a little bit of speed. I need to get out of my race car. The question is, does he go for that extra speed early on, or does he wait to laps 50 or 60 and save it for the final 20 laps? We'll see exactly how it'll play out today. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of different strategies throughout this 80-lap event.
Let's go to John Gates quickly. What do you think? We're about ready to go green, John.
80 laps, it's a long ways, it's a good distance, but I'll tell you what, the 85 car of Ronnie Silk, he believes he's got the car to go to victory lane.
And we are getting ready to turn him loose. Front row, Mike Christopher Jr. leading the field to the line. And Christopher, what a start he had to get by Montesato. And Mike Christopher Jr. will lead the field to turn 2.
There's no question about it. Michael is up in the wheel as they get down the back straightaway. And look out, Rowan Pennick is charging to the front like he is ready for the challenge and the opposition. The color of red merges as 3 cars in the color red and thundering to the front of the field with 1 circuit in the record books. Here comes the number 1 car of Andrew Moeller. Look at the youngster, black car on the outside, Matt. We've seen him compete in the lights, but we've never seen him like this here at Stafford. Look at him go in the outside groove. He's flying to the front.
Boy, he got by Montesato, he got by Jeff Gallup. Now he's going after Rowan Pennick, making it look easy on the outside. And he goes all the way from 5th to 2nd. Now he's attacking the back bumper with the Mike Christopher car.
He's not waiting. Patience is a virtue, and he is showing he has none of that stuff as he takes over the lead. And once in command, he literally pulls away by 2 car lengths. Andrew Moeller, 19.294. Fastest car on the racetrack. Meanwhile, here comes David Etheridge. But before that, we've got a side-by-side battle for second, Matt.
And on the inside, Mike Christopher Jr. trying to hold on to Rowan Pennick. And he can't do it. That is Jeff Gallup. And Gallup is able to run into second. Jeff Gallup has done everything in his racing career except win a major race. Tonight could be the night for that.
Trouble now.
Turn 4.
We've got a jam up coming off turn number 4. And we've got about 5 cars.
Well, it's really where it puts you on the map. All of a sudden you get that little confidence, especially on a stage like that. And now he's trying to recover. I mean, they haven't had the best of seasons, and they'll be willing to admit that. They came here last fall and won the fall final, better Brian Priest in the closing stages, and he had such a hot year last year. But I think there's still some growth, and that team will tell you that. They want to gain on this year.
I agree with all of that. Let's get back to where the racing action is at its best. 5 of the 80 laps now complete and into the record books. I don't think we've even seen, well, not even a tease of what we can expect for the remaining 75. Starting to rise to the top. What do I mean by that? Is Ronnie Silk, the 85 is coming on strong, and so isn't Keith Rocco. Things are starting to settle in, but it still remains a battle. Forward on back. Stepping out the line is the 00, the Jimmy Page race car. Down underneath David Etheridge. Finished in second. And here comes Keith Rocco. On the dark side with the number 88, the Dunleavy's car. Rocco, and he is all over Dowling and Michael Christopher. Look at Rocco go to the outside back. He And Rocco is like a man possessed.
Goodale, and now he's going after that number red car that's chased down. And here is Rocco. So he says he doesn't do patience well. He likes to get out in front and stay there. And right now he is doing a good job of moving into the upper portion of the field.
Meanwhile, Michael Christopher tries to shake off Dowling. And look at Ronnie Silk. Kevin Stewart's race car won a big race in New Hampshire International. Then he came back and won the tri-track race with another automobile the last two big paydays for open shows.
He was racing for Bob Horn on that occasion. Now getting a little rambunctious. Chase Dowling in the 0-0 as he is able to catapult underneath Mike Christopher. And Dowling is now in the top 4.
Keep your eyes on Ronnie Silk. Silk sees the same opportunity down underneath Mike Christopher. Oh, but Christopher's got some steam there. Big power.
Boy, Christopher has a spot about all over him, like Dwayne Johnson on a skyscraper. Is at 85 of Ronnie Silk. And Ronnie Silk, he is great in long-distance races, and he makes a power move.
Once he made the move, watch how quickly he'll reel in the next car, because that car is almost as quick through the turns as it is down the straightaway.
And he makes quick work of the turns, and now he's going after Chase Dowling in a fight for 4th. The story of the race, that is Andrew Bowler, and here comes Rocco as he is in the top 2. And Rocco, he has a pretty good race car underneath him.
Rocco said that they put this race car together especially for this event. And when they say especially, they got to underline it 6 times because it is quick. But you know who's the fastest guy on the racetrack? Believe it or not, Ronnie Silk. With that number 85 car, which is currently being shown in the 5th position. And as quickly as Silk went around Michael Christopher, he has reeled in on Chase Dowling in a bid for that 4th spot.
A good battle deeper in the field between Anthony Flannery and Buckshot Mark Buckeye. Buckeye trying to overhaul him on the outside. That is a battle outside of the top 15. And what about Andrew Bowler? If he is getting nervous, he doesn't appear to be acting that way. Here comes Goodale as he is able to blast his way around the 14 car. So he is on the move.
But it's still Bowler in command. Silk is still the quickest car on the racetrack. Purple 85 car. And now all of a sudden, they've caught up to the 4 of Jeff Gallup. In the 3rd spot.
Video has some power though. We'll see as he gallops off the corner, and he has a back bumper of Gallup in his crosshair.
We haven't seen Rowan Pennick pick up the pace yet. He comes in about the 3-quarter mark.
Remember in that Valente race earlier this season, Pennick was in the rear of the field for the first half of the race, and then he started passing everybody in the building, including leader Woody Pitkat, to get the victory.
But Andrew Rowan, a youngster, when he first came onto the scene with the Legends, there was controversy that surrounded him when he went to the open wheel modifieds.
But he is having a joyride out in front. Remember, he has Stafford experience. Richard Savory says how important it is. Andrew Bowler has raced for the entire season in the SK Lights, so he does know how this track reacts during the nighttime.
Interestingly enough, Keith Rocco had a car that looked so quick about 5 laps ago, and then all of a sudden, either Jeff Gallup got quicker or Keith decided to slow up the pace just a bit.
I don't know, usually he's not comfortable slowing up the pace. He's comfortable attacking. That has been his MO for his entire career, as he tries to move on Moeller, but he can't shake loose from Gallup, and Goodale has become a pest to that number 4 car.
It's good racing, but the leaders are coming up on lap traffic. Joey Cipriano's car will be the first to be lapped, and that's Dowling, who is all over the Jeff Gallup machine now. And Ronnie Silk, about the same margin between him and the 00, he's been maintaining.
I think Ronnie Silk got out of traffic, settled into 5th, and now he might be playing the waiting game. Anthony Flannery making a pretty strong move in car number 25. He was a full-fender driver until this year, and he is starting to slash his way through the pack.
29 of the 80 now complete into the record books. And Jeff Gallup continues to hold off the opposition. That's the hot spot of the racetrack.
And Tommy Barrett is in 18th place.
Not where he wanted to be whatsoever, Matt. Here comes Ronnie Silk now. Silk has got a second win.
But Tommy Barrett could be in danger of going a lap down, because here comes Andrew Moeller.
And car number 14 pulls behind the wall out of the event. And that's Jeff Malave, a heartbreaker there for him.
And Jeff never really got it going tonight. Right now, Moeller expanding his lead over Keith Rocco. Things are getting interesting for 3rd and 4th as Goodale has come to life again. Or Chase Dowling has come to life again, and Goodale in back of him. But Ronnie Silk, I think he is just playing the waiting game, Ben, as we are not even at the halfway point yet. And Andrew Moeller, he is a maestro. He is able to run the line he wants, and he is trying to conserve his tires for the second half of the race.
And he has hit his marks every time by. You would know that he is just a youngster.
Up at the front of the field, it is Moeller getting closer to Tommy Barrett in the number 9 car. So who would have thought that Moeller would be close enough to possibly put Barrett a lap down? That is something that nobody expected. But Barrett involved in that early altercation. Boy, what a three-way battle for second between Rocco, Gallup, and Dowling.
Now Dowling's changing his strategy. He's looking to the outside. And Ronnie Silk has just been hanging back and watching all that happen in front of him.
And right behind Ronnie Silk, Mike Christopher, and then Eric Goodale. Dave Etheridge is behind them, and Rowan Pennick, right now he has a 9th place car.
But don't ever count out Rowan Pennick, because he doesn't come on until we get around lap number 50. And then all of a sudden, that car gets quicker and quicker and quicker. Dropping off the pace, the 6th car of Brett Gagne.
And Moeller getting closer and closer to the number 9 of Barrett. And Rocco is
Now look at Rocco. All of a sudden, he gets that
little bit of a
yes. The afterburner kicked in, I think, on that one, Matt.
And the same is true for the 00 and Chase Dowling as he tries to figure out a way underneath the 4 of Gallup. And Christopher having a pretty competitive battle with Eric Goodale. But up at the front,
Oh, caution.
Moeller's lead is shrinking, but a caution comes out.
It looks like it
You
is.
can get right side tires, you can get rear tires. If you want a car that's going to be good off the corner, you want to get rear tires. If you want a car that's going to be good through the corner, you want to get right side tires. Meanwhile, through Keith Rocco is sitting down here in his pit stall with no driver. They are waving as Keith Rocco, I believe, has driven through his pit stall, and they are trying to figure out exactly where he is. He now exits pit lane, but did not get any service. Everybody else on pit road for tires, including Richard Savory. The Brett Gagnon machine is out of the event as his car sits paused on pit lane. Joey Cipriano is in rear tires there. Ronnie Silk is in, among others here on this mid-race pit stop.
Goodale made it back out, man.
Yeah, the crew needed a GPS system just to find out where their driver was. Moeller stayed out. Flannery stayed out.
Now, Keith Rocco came back in again, and that could be a very costly move, Joe. I'm shocked at that one. They overshot their pit position, it looked like.
Yeah, certainly an odd situation. I think what happened here, Ben, as they take right side tires, is that in the SK Modified race, he was pitted about 3 or 4 stalls closer to turn 1. They repositioned the pit box for this race here, so he'd have an opening coming into his pit box, knowing that there was going to be a live pit stop. They wanted to be able to have a bit more room getting in. And so that, I think, confused Keith, who was in a different spot than where he expected he would be, and now all of a sudden it became a problem. But this team here, if I count it properly, it looks like they're going to go around and take 4 tires on this stop. So he's going to have a lot of rubber to go back out onto the racetrack here.
You know, is they end up blocking when you try to assist or push somebody, but that was not the case in this case.
He must have hit him just perfectly.
The guy who gained the most positions was Eric Goodale. The second guy who's gained the most spots was Chase Dowling. And the third was Ronnie Silk. And then after that, it looks like David Etheridge picked up a spot. And then Jeff Gallup was there. But I'm telling you, don't count out Rowan Pennick.
Well, there was one dissenting viewpoint on that yellow flag situation, and that was Andrew Moeller, who stayed out there, so he has 39 more laps of use on his tires than anybody else. So we'll see what Moeller's strategy is as we get ready to get up to speed. Moeller trying to beat Goodale with the punch.
Moeller is the only car that did not pit for tires or come down. Boom! 3 wide down the back straightaway, almost 4 wide. Wow.
It took less than a lap for him to do it.
Here comes Chase Dowling. He's going to be the tail for flags and dog. But Moeller steps on the throttle. Ronnie Silk up for the 3rd spot.
Now Moeller's strategy, he could be hoping perhaps for a long green here, then be able to come in with maybe 20 to go, put fresh tires, and then try to razzle-dazzle his way through the field. But right now, he is lunging backwards as they are getting by him in all directions. Etheridge gets him to the inside. And the fresh rubber really making a difference.
Joey Cipriano has moved back into the top 4. Remember, he was given a power assist to the number 13 car a few laps to go.
And here is Goodale as he dances off the corner. And he looks pretty strong. Remember, Goodale was a winner at the tail end of 2017 in the fall final.
Car number 1, Andrew Moeller is pitting on pit road.
And on green flag conditions, not good. So he is going to be many laps down if he returns.
And it's interesting to see, guys, exactly what the problem is on this car. The reason why he was backpedaling is he did not come down pit lane to get tires. They stayed out on the racetrack, thinking that the rubber they had on the race car was going to be ripped up. But now he has brought that car down to the attention of the crew. He has shut the engine off for damage to the rear of the automobile. And now the crew is going to go ahead and take the hood off this one car for Andrew Moeller.
You talk about, there was an old saying, the agony of defeat, the thrill of victory. But we just witnessed a sample of just that.
Goodale has signed 39 laps of tribulation and then 1 lap of disaster. And Goodale and Dowling, the 1-2 punch at the start of the field. Moeller is back out, but I think he is at least 2 laps down as he has completed 43. He will be 3 laps down.
Right now, fastest car on the racetrack is Chase Dowling with an 18.988. Gale is second fastest with a 0.60. And then Ronnie Silk is third fastest. And the fourth fastest category.
As he takes it down low, jackhammer move by the Red Baron, Rowan Bennett, and Cipriano is able to hold it off.
And look at Keith Rocco. There comes Rowan Pennick, the Red Baron. 5 cars in a cluster.
And it is Pennick who is on the verge of taking the front away.
About the 176 mat of Dana DiMatteo.
Opening on the inside, and he took advantage of it. As here comes Dana DiMatteo. He's trying to rabble-rouse his way underneath Cipriano. And DiMatteo almost drifted up the track, but is able to stay away from the 27 car. And Keith Rocco never gives up. Making a move on the outside of DiMatteo. That is a fight for the top 6.
And while that was happening, Eric Goodale clipped off the quickest lap that he's turned so far, 18.969 over Dowling's 103 and Silk's 155, and then Rowan Pennick's 107.
I think he got some tires that he likes because he is trying to pull away from Chase Dowling. Then it is Ronnie Silk all by his lonesome in third, and now the fun begins. As it is Pennick getting a challenge from Rocco.
Rocco looks to go to the outside of Rowan Pennick.
A little Morse code on the back bumper of Pennick's car that says, "Get out of my way." Rocco is looking for a lane. Oh, he found one.
Not only did he find one, but look at that back. The old crossover. But it didn't work. Keith Rocco knows they're on lap 54. His spotter's telling him. We're going into the final laps are just around the corner. And let's check Rocco's time, Maddie. As Rocco's up to 4th, 18.965. That is faster than Eric Goodale, the leader.
And Tommy Barrett is in 15th. And he is down a lap. So Tommy Barrett, a chance to win 2 open races in a row. It looks like they're just about null and void.
But if Keith Rocco could get a caution, he could become a huge factor in this event.
Well, he is trying to corral the 85 of Ronnie Silk up at the front. Goodale, things are going smoothly for him. A slower car in front of him.
And I think that's Joey Cipriano, who was so strong early in the event, Matt.
And he just got low what gave the wave to Eric Goodale to go around him. And Dowling, he has not given up. This could be a barn burner before it's over.
Look at Keith Rocco. He gained about 4 car lengths on Ronnie Silk in that last circuit. That car is flying. 19.096. But Eric Goodale's 19.047.
I think in another lap he's going to be close enough to try the bottom shot.
And just as that's happening, Dowling is getting quicker also. And there's 20 circuits for all of this. And look at Rocco. Wow.
Made it look easy.
Power move.
As he was able to whirling dervish his way underneath Ron Silk.
And once he went around Silk, he just shook him off like he wasn't even there.
That was better than 18 laps ago. He still has an opportunity to close in on Eric Goodale. In second is Dowling. It looked like he was coming on strongly a couple of laps ago.
Oh, trouble now. Derek is down low in the grass. But he keeps it going and forward momentum.
Makes a detour.
Oh, and now he's going behind the wall.
as tonight was not Tommy Barrett's night.
Let's check back at these times. Eric Goodale, 19.022. Dowling, 19.063. Keith Rocco, 18.982. Rocco is the fastest car on the racetrack.
He might be the fastest car on the planet. 18-second laps for the 88 of Rocco. So using that as an indicator, he might be able to catch the 00 before this race is over, down to the final 15 laps.
Joey Cipriano was right in the line of fire in front of the leader.
Cipriano, for being a young driver, he is experienced enough to know when to stay out of the way of the front runners.
He has matured exceptionally well.
Andrew Bowler in 16th, as he is 4 laps down to our front runners.
And Rocco is still coming, by the way. 18.840. He is the only car in the 18-second bracket on this racetrack. The second closest thing to that is our leader, Goodale, which is a 19.010.
Eric, remember, he won a battle of tire strategy at the fall final to beat Ryan Preece, and now he is still with a pretty hefty lead over Chase Dowling. And Rocco was coming out strongly. He hasn't stopped. Let's see what his lap is this time around as he crosses the line.
Another 18-second one, Matt.
18.903. Yep. 18.354. Yep. That was 0.6 of a second faster than his last lap.
7 seconds to go.
And Rocco, his last one was, well, it was 4 laps.
Won a 19.052, and Goodale won a 19.081. And Rocco started to slow a little bit on that circuit back.
19.1. So Rocco is getting slower, picking up the pace. Chase Dowling, he has 8 laps in which to try to run down Eric Goodale. He said he hated Stafford when he first started coming here. I think he likes it tonight.
The quickest car on the last circuit with a 183, and Goodale and Rocco turned 2.00.
And that was a 19.0 by Goodale. If he keeps running laps in the 19.0, 19.1 range, it's going to be very difficult for Chase Dowling to corral him.
He's closing up the gap, though. Let's see what happens this time. 19.128 for Goodale, 145 for Dowling, and 18.854 for Keith Rocco. Rocco is still coming.
Well, you think you're going to stick a fork in that number 88 car, and then all of a sudden he comes up with an 18.8 lap. So Rocco still has a lot to play with. What he wants to see is yellow, is because we are coming down to the final 4 laps of our Bud Light.
Miscue at pit lane might have been what cost him.
Shot the runway, go back and get his pit stop. As we have Goodale going by one of the slower cars who is looking on the pit road. That is the 27 of Cipriano up at the front. It is still Goodale. And Rocco charging along in third. We are down to the final 2. Goodale is in command.
But there's heavy lap traffic in front of it. Down the back straightaway. Eric Goodale used good pit strategy. A quick pit stop. He gained more positions on pit road than he might have gained on the racetrack, believe it or not.
And now he is 2 turns away from a big win. Buckeye shouldn't be a factor. Here comes the Wolverine. Eric Goodale, 1 turn away from victory.
Off the turn. Eric Goodale has won the Bud Light Open Modified 80. Chase Goodale will finish in second. Keith Locker in the third spot. Rowan Pennick for fourth. Joey Cipriano to finish in 5.